Hello, lovely people. It's Chris Jobson, and today's topic is, are you ready? Are you truly ready? For what? Well, it is time for a daily dose of wisdom. Are you truly ready for your life to change? For things to be better than they are right now? We feel a change coming. We all feel a change coming. It is practically here. You feel it inside you, and you feel that there's something that has to be different in your life from the way it is now. The world has changed so much lately and continues to change more and quicker every day. And each and every one of us everywhere in the world is affected by this. But is the change in the world what is causing the change in us? Or is it the change in us that's causing the change in the world? Now, for some of us, it may feel like a push. There's something pushing you out of the life that you are in right now. There's something pushing you out of the life that has been so comfortable for you for so long. But life is somehow showing you that where you are right now, in your mind, in your job, in your life, that life must become, or is definitely becoming, something else. And for others of us, it may feel like a pull. There's something pulling you to some idea or some inspiration that came to you recently or has been playing in your mind for quite some time now. And this pull is pulling you to a life that is not the life that you're living right now. It's pulling you to be more, to do more, or maybe just to do and be something else. But this something else, you just know it inside that this something else will be right for you. All of this can be confusing and scary because there's nothing to hold on to and what to make of all of this. And your mind jumps to certain ideas and theories and explanation as to what is going on and what you need to do about it. But even though you have all these theories and explanations that your mind may easily hold on to, somewhere deep inside of you knows that that's still not right either. These theories, something else is going on. There is a solution somewhere else. Something else is up. If this is what you're going through and this is what you're feeling, then yes, you are ready for your life to change. But not to sit on the sidelines and wait for and hope for somebody else or something else to come and figure it out for you and make it all make sense. No. This is where you own up to the fact. This is where we own up to the fact that we have to figure it out for ourselves. Where you have to figure out what all this means for you. What is pushing you or pulling you or calling you to change yourself and change your life. See it as an adventure. Yes, see it as an adventure that is not asking for your fear, even though it is scary. An adventure that is not asking you for your confusion, even though it is confusing. This adventure is asking you for your courage. For your courage to go towards a new you, a new life, a new calling, a new belief, a new way of being, a new way of looking and seeing and perceiving that only you can do for you. This is a call to action that is asking you to act differently than you acted before. That is asking you to show up anew in your life. This adventure is asking you for a new commitment to yourself. What if this is your purpose? What if this is your purpose trying to get your attention, your life purpose, the thing or things that you are meant to do in this world? If this is your purpose, then yes, this is an adventure that is going to reveal to you your path that is yours. Not someone else's, but yours. What belongs to you. And this path, your path, is calling you, and you can hear it and you can feel it. But your purpose needs your trust. It needs you to trust in you, to trust in your capacities and trust in your abilities to be able to shift and to respond and to be open and flexible on this path And all those nudges and all those signs you can see and hear and feel, that is just your own personal internal GPS guiding you on your life path, working on your behalf, guiding you to where you are meant to go. And maybe this is a place that you've already dreamt of, wherever you're being called to go to. Or maybe you've never dreamt of it. But either way, this is a dream, seen or unseen, that is calling you towards it so it can live through you and as you. To give this purpose a chance to unfold, we have to be solid in ourselves, with the clarity of intention, the clarity of vibration, to head in the right direction on this life path. And there are 3 phases that are essential on this journey. So the first phase on being solid on our new life path is to focus on you. Focus on you, inside and out. Be responsible for yourself, for the thoughts that you entertain in your mind about yourself, for the words that you say to and about yourself, for how you behave towards yourself. And this responsibility needs us to be able and willing to see ourselves, to see all that we are, the good, the bad, and everything in between, to make sure that whatever we think and what we say and what we do are of the highest choices in our truth, in honesty, and in integrity for ourselves. What is your relationship with yourself? Is it a fight, a battle, a conflict, one of judging and criticizing? Or is your relationship with yourself one of true championing, where, yes, you make mistakes, but you learn and you grow in an environment of love and compassion and positive encouragement? Focus on that rapport with yourself to change all negative patterns of behavior and thought and word that break you down instead of lifting you up. And when I say lift you up, lifting you up does not mean that you lie to yourself and you pretend that you're all good and you're all the best. No. You can still call yourself out when you know you've made a lower choice, to either hurt or be mean or unkind or to punish yourself. You don't need to punish yourself when you make a mistake. No. You need to understand that you made a mistake. And you need to be sorry. And you need to apologize to yourself. Yes, you need to apologize to yourself. And then you need to instantly make a pact with yourself to shift that lower choice to a higher, more self-honoring choice. Not punishment, but to positive encouragement. That I can do better. And I can do this. But not to punish. It brings you down. So without the punishment, you choose a higher, more self-honoring choice of encouragement. And then you commit to that choice. And then you let this pattern of finding lower choices throughout your life and replacing them with a higher, more self-honoring choice become your ongoing search. That you search and you replace and you search and you replace in your life until you have more self-honoring choices everywhere you look in your life. Until this becomes your natural way of being. Because this conscious flow of energy in this way of being is a magical vibration of high energy and high choice and respect and love that will open up synchronicities for you in magical ways. It will bring more joy, more elegance, and more peace to your life. This is a conscious flow. This is a realm to hang out in, where it requires these actions and this mindset and these thoughts and this commitment and this conscious, deliberate choice to step into this vibration that is a field of its own, where you radiate and vibrate on a level that is just joyous to you, just by being you. And this first phase of stepping into this vibration, where you have more respect for self, and you have more love for self, and you have more honoring of yourself, this vibration, this energy is exactly the juice, exactly the energy that your internal GPS needs to be able to guide you, so you can see the signs, so you can hear the whispers, so you can see all the particulars that it needs to help guide you elegantly on this new journey. The second phase to being solid on our new life path is to consciously share this new mindset, this new behavior, this new vibration that you have with others in your life. Relate to them with this new honoring approach that you have, that you already give to yourself. Let this new approach guide every conversation and guide every interaction and your vibration and your energy that you hold when you're with your loved ones and with everybody else you meet. This becomes your new way of showing up in your life. This is you upgraded. And you maintain that upgrade with respect. And you hold it with respect and honor from now on. And you become an example, even without wanting to become an example. Just in your natural way now, you become an example of how someone can live and talk and be and feel from a conscious, caring place for themselves and with others and for others. And this creates a space where everybody involved can feel respected and appreciated. There is satisfaction when you live from this space. Joy in what you feel and joy in what you give. And if anybody here you're interacting with asks you, what's up with you? What's going on? What's going on with this new you? You share it with them. You give the bounty to them for them to do the same in their lives. The third phase on being solid on our new life path is to be aware of the relationships where you find it challenging for you to be this new you, where you find it challenging for you to remain and live from and speak from and be in this higher vibe, higher energy, caring, flowing energy, space. With which people do you encounter resistance to take your relationship to a higher, more loving place? And when I say resistance, I mean maybe these people that you have identified completely reject this new you, this whole new idea, this whole new choice and stance of yours. Or maybe they don't reject it and they receive the goodness of that energy, but still respond to you with the old unwanted energy and old response as before, trying to hold the relationship in what it always was and not wanting it to evolve to a newer, more loving space. And you may find that these are the people who are the closest to you. These are people who you've probably known for a very long time, or at least people who are important to you. Who are these people? You may give them an opportunity for them to vibe with you on this new level and to understand this new mindset. You may even want to explain to them what it's all about if they're interested. But if they're not interested to take your relationship to a higher place and to have it evolve to a more healthy place, then you will have to make a choice. And you'll have to decide whether you will go back to old ways, old vibration, old energy with them, or if you're just ready now to have only relationships that will adopt this new conscious flow. Because this is the flow that keeps you aligned with your life path, keeps you in your joy and in your elegance and in your magic. This is the flow that keeps you expressing yourself in ways that you know are healthy and good for you and the world. So will this person or these persons, these people be the reason why you will then now say no to your truth? Why you will then reject or resist what you know is right for you, going on your personal path? Would you let go of your personal truth for these important people in your life? Would you do so out of love for them? Or is it attachment? Now let's investigate both of these. If you're in a loving relationship of any kind, there's mutual love. True love, pure love, will never ask you to be less than your best self. Pure love will never ask you to hold yourself back for them. Pure love would see that you're moving towards a better and broader and more wonderful space in yourself and would want to meet you there. And even if it were difficult, as life can be, difficult to meet you there, pure love would call that person forth and you could go through it together with the intention of moving in that direction to that higher, more healthy space. And if you have pure love for yourself, you would go towards your best, with or without the encouragement of your loved one, knowing that it can still leave a space open for your loved ones to come and meet you on that path. But it would not hold itself back from its truth. If you allow a loved one to be a reason why you don't go towards your best, then you both lose. Because now no one has gone forth to the higher plane, a higher consciousness, a higher mindset and way of being, to be able to call the other one forth to that new space of personal truth and purpose. And you both would lose and miss out on an opportunity of expansion. When you live from this new you has a certain vibration and frequency and behavior, but it holds a certain energy, frequency that gives you the clarity of thought and the clarity of action to follow the path. And when you go back to old ways have their own vibration and frequency that brings you back to a space of confusion and stuckness. There are two different vibrations and frequencies, and you cannot be in two different frequencies at the same time. You will now have to choose what frequency is home for you, which frequency is part of your true direction. Are these loved ones just a wonderful representation of the attachment that you have to your old life, to your old struggles and pain and confusion, that you still call home, that you still feel comfortable in, that you still think is a part of your identity? But you can recognize right here and right now that that old way is not comfortable for you. It's not comfortable at all. And it is not part of your identity. Your identity is to be free, to be able to choose your best self. And the time has come for you to choose. Who do you choose to be?